Good evening. Tonight on 5 News, protesters urge to end abortion in our city, op shops struggle in the lead up to Christmas, and South Australian roller derby players train for the World Cup. But first, Mitcham residents are making waves, stepping up their campaign for a local swimming pool. They formed a lobby group and are hoping the state government will be a lifesaver. The issue has been gaining momentum over the past year, accumulating in a public meeting.
We lack any sort of facility at all.
Residents formed the Mitcham Pool Action Group and their petition received 7,000 signatures.
Really reflect over 7,000 people saying we want a pool in the Mitcham local government area. I don't think we should lose sight of that. That's a lot of people. 3 public pools have closed around Mitcham in the past 12 months, leaving residents high and dry.
The elderly, people with disability, the young who would need to learn to swim, all those people with special needs do not have any facilities.
Denise Watkins now drives to Unley to attend aqua aerobics classes with her son, who has a rare bone disease.
So the loss of the Ballyana pool was an enormous loss for us, and we haven't been lap swimming, but for me it's arthritis and back injuries. For him it's just keeping all of his ligaments and muscles working, which is critical for him.
And fitness experts say a pool is essential for the area.
It's very easy on the joints, easy on the muscles, so therefore recovery is a lot easier for people.
While the benefits are clear for a pool just like this for Mitcham's ageing population, Minister for Veterans Affairs Martin Hamilton-Smith says the community first needs to make detailed plans.
No amount of money will solve the problem unless the community itself has made a clear decision about what it wants.
Amelia Simpson, 5 News. Peaceful protesters have been gathering outside of the Woodville Pregnancy Advisory Centre for almost a month in an effort to make a change. The 40 Days for Life group are aiming to end abortion in our city and are receiving mixed messages from the public.
The peaceful protest has been taking place out the front of the Woodville Pregnancy Centre. Their campaign consists of 40 days of prayer and fasting, 40 days of peaceful vigil and 40 days of community outreach.
Generally trying to increase awareness of abortion in our society.
The 40 Days for Life group are aiming to end abortion in our city and throughout Australia. However, the public has had mixed reactions.
It's a very difficult decision.
I'm pro-life and I think every child has a right to live.
I think that it's a woman's choice.
By gathering outside of the Pregnancy Advisory Centre, the 40 Days for Life group hope to educate the public. This, along with their peaceful prayer, is the most crucial component to the campaign.
We're praying for the woman, we're praying for her partner.
The 40 Days for Life group also aims to educate patients on their options, such as high schools that cater to pregnant or new mums. St Joseph's on Regency Road is one of the schools that supports young mothers.
It's really important to get their space to show their children that an education is possible.
While the Pregnancy Advisory Centre declined to comment, there have been no altercations between their staff or clients with the prayer group. The 40 Days for Life group will be campaigning outside of the Woodville Pregnancy Centre until the end of October. Mia Siklich, Channel 5 News.
Charity stores around Adelaide are facing a bleak Christmas due to the lowest level of donations on record. Some say they just can't compete with second-hand markets and online selling.
For many people doing it tough in Adelaide, the Christmas season is shaping up to be anything but jolly.
It is a time of year where a lot of people are spending money and those that don't have it can't spend, and it gets depressing.
But this year many op shops themselves are doing it tough due to a downturn in donations. Last month 3 Goodwill shops closed their doors for good, believed to be due to a lack of support. It's believed that the convenience of online sites like eBay and the growth in second-hand markets might be the cause.
You can use our direct call for our pickup line, which is a 131 number, and you can obtain that like at any salvo store or just ring up an operator.
Also, you can donate at the many charity bins throughout Adelaide. Bessie Hayslip, Channel 5 News.
South Australian roller derby players will enter the world stage from an international meet in the US later this year. They're among a group of 27 from across the country, training vigorously to jam, block and bout.
3 South Australian competitors will roll into Texas next month for the second ever Roller Derby World Cup. Not bad, considering only one made the cut for the previous event.
They all jam, they all block, so they're very adaptable, so that's how they got their fit into Team Australia, is the fact that they can play all sorts of positions and they've got good game heads on them.
The physical requirements of roller derby mean training is more than just going for a spin.
A lot of people are very casual about it, but myself and the other girls in the Team Australia squad, we train really hard, so I normally train 6 to 7 days a week.
For many, representing their country is a chance of a lifetime.
How often can you put on the green and gold for your country? I mean, we might not be a governed sport, we might not be able to be recognised professionally in terms of professional sport, but at the same time in our community it is a big thing.
Since roller derby was established in Australia in 2007, it has gathered quite a following, with around 1,500 supporters turning up for the roller derby grand final.
Oh, I love it. But these girls are so tough, they scare me out on that concrete.
Australia finished 4th in the last Roller Derby World Cup. This time, players are hoping for an even better result. Shannon Kilgara, Channel 5 News.
And good luck to them. And now for all the latest weather details, we're joined by Betty at Cheese Fest. Betty, I hope the weather's not melting too much of that cheese.
Thanks, Amelia. The weather has been beautiful here this afternoon at the 4th Annual Cheese Fest at Rymel Park. It was a little rainy and breezy this morning, but by mid-afternoon the weather had cleared, allowing for a great day for the young and old. Our maximum reached 29 degrees here after an overnight low of 10 degrees. Right now it is just over 26 in the city. It was fine and warm conditions across the state today. Temperatures range from 25 degrees at Kingscote and Coonawarra up to 37 degrees in Ceduna and Port Augusta. It'll be very hot and sunny across the state tomorrow with temperatures in the high 30s and low 40s, prompting fire weather warnings for most districts. Adelaide is set to reach 39 degrees tomorrow after an overnight low of 18. The weekend will be a little cooler, with Saturday and Sunday expected to be 25 degrees. Monday will be mostly sunny with a top of 24, before it heats up again on Tuesday, where it's expected to reach 28 degrees and 32 on Wednesday and Thursday. That's all from me here at the Cheese Fest. I hope you have a good week ahead and enjoy the sunny weather.
Thanks, Betty. And that's all from us here at Channel 5. Thanks for your company. Good night.